Finally, the Funimation English dub cast has been released for Dragon Ball Super. Let me say this, the cast list is only for the first arc of Dragon Ball Super, the Battle of Gods arc. So the characters that are contained in the Universe 6 arc, the Resurrection F arc, and the Future Trunks arcs, voice actors have not been confirmed yet. Anyway, let's get to the full list here. Sean Schemmel as Goku, Kinkai, and Goku Black. Christopher Sabat as Vegeta, Piccolo, Shenron, and Yamcha. Jason Douglas as Lord Beerus, aka the God of Destruction of Universe 7. Ian Sinclair as Whis. Sonny Strait as Krillin. Kyle Hebert as Gohan and the Ox King. Monica Real from Kai is returning as Bulma. So the voice of Kid Trunks is getting replaced from Laura Bailey to Alexis Tipton, and the reason for that is Laura Bailey is very busy over in LA, and yeah, Alexis Tipton will be replacing her as Trunks. Doc Morgan, not Kyle Hebert, is voicing the narrator in Dragon Ball Super. Now this is interesting since Kyle Hebert did voice the narrator in the extended cut of Battle of Gods. So I do find it kind of cool actually that Doc Morgan is reprising his role as the narrator in the continuation of Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball Super. Kara Edwards as Goten and Videl. Cynthia Kranz as Chi-Chi. Meredith McCoy as Android 18. This is interesting because Colin Clinkenbeard actually voiced Android 18 in Dragon Ball Kai, but Meredith McCoy reprised her role as Android 18 in Battle of Gods. Chris Rager as Mr. Satan, Josh Martin as Majin Buu, John Bergmeyer as Tien, Chris Kaysen as Shu, Mike McFarland as Master Roshi, Brina Palencia as Pawan Chaozu, and also she was the singer of one of the renditions of Dragon Soul in Dragon Ball Z Kai. Me personally, it would be awesome if she sung Starring Star as well, the second ending in Dragon Ball Super. Chuck Huber as Pilaf, Brad Jackson as Oolong. He was another voice actor that was replaced in Dragon Ball Z Kai but reprised his role in Battle of Gods. Tia Ballard as Marin, Kent Williams as Kabuto Kai and Elder Kai, Justin Cook as Dende, and finally Colin Clinkenbeard as Mai. Now it's not confirmed, but I'm pretty damn sure that Colin Clinkenbeard will also play Adult Mai along with Kid Mai. Now here are the people that weren't mentioned on the cast list because that's just dealing with the first arc, but will be in the series. So the first voice actor that wasn't mentioned but will be in the series is Eric Vale as Future Trunks, Aaron Roberts as Hit, Todd Habercorn as Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, and Chris Ayres as Frieza and Frost. In the Japanese version, Frieza and Frost's voice actor are the same guy, so I assume that'll translate into the English version as well. But that's not 100% confirmed, but I'm just very sure that'll happen. Now here are my unedited thoughts about the Battle of Gods arc cast list. I thought it was pretty good. There was a lot of people I expected, and there are a few I didn't expect, like I didn't expect Doc Morgan to be there as the narrator, but that's really cool. And also the Trunks situation with Alexis Tipton replacing Laura Bailey. I didn't mind that. I think Alexis is going to do a great job. I did have my doubts when I initially found out, but, you know, I think she's just going to do a fine job, along with everyone in the Funimation cast. I think they're going to do a great dub, especially Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat. Sean Schemmel especially because he voices King Kai and Goku. Now, there's one thing I want to make really, really, really clear. Okay. Yoji Yanami, which is the original voice for King Kai and the narrator in the Japanese version, he voiced King Kai episodes 1 to 12 in Dragon Ball Super. Now he was very, very extremely sick when he was recording it, and he eventually had to go off the show in episode 12 because his illness was that bad, and I believe he's recovering now, which is great. My thoughts are with him. So when watching the dub, please do not compare too much, you know, between dubs, because he, you know, with King Kai, the character, because Yoji Yanami at the time was very sick, and, you know, he almost couldn't perform, but he tried his best, which I really respect. I, you know, respect a lot of voice actors, if not all of them, but I respect Yoji Yanami a lot for, you know, carrying through, you know, with his illness. So please don't say, oh, Yoji Yanami sucks, Sean Schemmel's way better, because, like, you just can't judge, because he's been really sick, and still is, but he's getting better. So yeah, that's just my disclaimer. You know, obviously Sean Schemmel was very healthy You know, he's in his 40s, I think, which is very young, especially compared to like Japanese voice actors over there. So yeah, don't compare too hard. Obviously, you can compare like the Japanese voices to the English voices. That's fine, but like, gotta understand that the Japanese voice actors are older, and yeah. So, bottom line, the voice acting choices are good. The voice actor choices are good, I should say. But yeah, I'm very excited for this dub, and I'm also very excited for future episodes with the Japanese dub. But yeah, very nice casting decisions on their part. Cannot wait to hear Trunks' new voice and all of that stuff. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.